What's up, gamers? No green screen today. We are in the actual domicile because today we're going to be doing an AWP tier list. Now, I've done one of these before if you've been here for a minute. However, it was a very shitty video. It was filmed in around 240p, so I'm going to update it for a visual fidelity, and we're going to come to the ultimate logical conclusion. I like doing a tier list from time to time because you motherfuckers are psychopaths, and I really enjoy reading your fucking sick and twisted comments, threats, because I like this AWP and you don't. So let's get into it. Alright, first off, we're going to start off with a heavy hitter here. AWP Fade. Now, the AWP Fade is interesting because the Fade is such an iconic skin in CS, and everyone loves it on the knives, even the M4, but it just kind of sucks on the AWP here. Right, I don't even know if you could put it on the scope and it would necessarily help. It's just kind of a wah. By no means terrible. I don't know why. Like, I feel like there's a lot of screws on this AWP now that I'm just realizing that aren't present on other AWPs. If you have one, like, you're not necessarily stupid, but you're also not all the way there either. This would have been cool in like 2014. However, the game has changed. C tier. Next up, we got the AWP Mana War here. Now, this is from the Chroma collection, and I believe this one has gotten better with time. See, I wasn't going crazy either. There's like more screws on that AWP Fade than there is on this one. I think this one has aged like a fine wine. I think this is sort of like a budget version of the AWP Prince, and you could get its stat track if that's something that you're into. The beauty is in its simplicity. I think it has a nice little canvas for your stickers, and it's on the old AWP model. Shut up. This one does not come in factory new though, so I guess it's always going to have these scratches on it, which does hurt it a little bit. That being said, it's going to go in the A tier here. Mana War, A tier. Next up, got the AWP Duality. AWP Duality is from the Revolution case. This one replaced the AWP Doodle Lore back in 2023, which I thought was a sick-ass skin. And not a lot of people felt that way, but I feel like that one was super sick. And honestly, this one's also pretty fucking sick. It's probably the best budget AWP in the game. Like, this one's like $3 for field tested, and it doesn't really look too bad with the more worn it is. It's not like a stupid animal in the middle of the AWP, how every single AWP in the game is. Little cool fucking snake on the back. Even that little screw makes it look like it's his eyeball, which is dope. Kinda, to me, feels like a budget version of the Oni Taji. It's got that same, like, dork Asian vibe. We're gonna throw that bad boy in a B tier. For sure. Next up, AWP Graphite. This is just the slate AWP. If you like stickers, this is your gun. Other than that, not really much to it here. Again, could be like a vanilla AWP that you get stat track on, so it has its little niche for the people who like this type of shit. However, I'm not a big fan. I'm not very good at making sticker crafts. Although I did make this one last night. Chicken 3-phase bullet. A Nike Elite Socks craft. Just wanted to show you guys that. AWP Graphite. C tier. Next up, the AWP Lightning Strike. Goes super nice with these new Ultra Violent gloves. One thing I really like about the Lightning Strike, and I'm not joking, it's the fact that it looks like kind of a JPEG on a gun. People know you're an OG because you're rocking the skin, and because it looks like a JPEG even if they're not familiar with the AWP Lightning Strike's history in the game. It just kind of looks like one of the older skins. It just has that look because it's so blurry and like goofy looking. I think this one would benefit by having some little bit of art on the scope right here. But there is some of those elemental stickers, like the yellow ones, top tier. I don't know if I would put it in S tier because, as we know, there's definitely S tier AWPs that are like inarguable. However, I think this is like a solid fucking A tier skin, maybe low S tier. We're going to put that in A tier for now at the top. Next up, the AWP Silk Tiger. It's from the Havoc collection. It's got like a pattern-based tiger thing going on. I'm not a fan of this skin. I think it looks like a solo cup. This sky blue orange bullshit, I'm not fucking with it. It's not on the scope either. Again, it's just like kind of lazy, it feels like. And just because it's an AWP, it's $7,000. This is a purple skin at best, maybe even a blue. Right, you can't tell me this is better than the Sun and Leo. At least it's got some new gloves, these brocade ones to match it nowadays. However, before these new gloves, I didn't know what could you realistically match this with. It does have some cool patterns on it where the tiger's like in the middle. Silk Tiger is gonna go in D. Alright, if we're talking aesthetics, this is definitely the ugliest fucking AWP in the game by a fucking long shot, dude. Holy shit, I hate this dumb-ass skin. Nothing on the scope. Ugly diarrhea brown base color. The skull looks fine. It looks like an emo girl's notebook, which leads me to my glove combo. I guess we'll do the notebook gloves. This like weird dreadlock looking scary twig coming out of the skull just kind of looks gross, looks dirty. I fucking hate this dumbass skin. F. AWP Ice Cold. Now, cool scope. The scope has some like nice cool metallic blue accents. Even like down here where you hold it, like it actually matches these gloves really well. It almost looks like leather. And I think this is much better than the AK Ice Cold. The AK Ice Cold is fucking ugly, but this AWP Ice Cold is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. I do like how it looks like almost like fabric was stitched on where you hold it right there. This looks like an AWP. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of CS2's better skin ads, whatever that word would be. Skin additions. B for budget. AWP Long Dog. Now, the AWP Long Dog is part of an amazing, fantastic collection with a bunch of nice things going for it. However, this one is ugly as fuck. I fucking hate this dumbass skin. No, it does kind of match my entire fucking loadout going on right now. The word on the back doesn't even look like Long Dog. It looks like Jane Doe. The scope is pretty much the only thing this skin's got going for it. The Long Dog is ugly. The actual fucking mascot. It genuinely makes me nauseated that Valve decided to go from this cute, fun-loving dog right here who drinks soda to this douchebag-looking dog with mascara on. Just a fucking disgrace. As far as I'm concerned, the AWP in the Train 2025 collection should have been homage to Pop Dog. Long Dog could have been next time, maybe. Just sickening. Pretty much the only downfall of the beautiful Train 2025 collection. E tier. AWP Print Stream. AWP Queen's Gambit. Shiny gold accents, kind of has like the Manowar style, but it's a little bit brighter and obviously a little bit more golden. But I feel like this one looks like fake rich. Like this looks like you're wearing fake diamonds. Dragon Lore feels like you're wearing real diamonds. This one looks like you're a fucking poser. A fake, broke poser. Maybe it's the rug pattern on the scope. I don't know. The backside looks like cushion, but it doesn't look like cushion at the same time. Has a random chest piece on it. And just like a random girl on the back. Like no one, like just not even a real person. Just a random fucking broad. Some dorks envisioning of the chest piece as human. An embarrassment. I don't really care what other people think. I think this one's fine, but like honestly just could have been much better. Throw that in C. No D. AWP Chrome Cannon. Nah, I fuck with this skin. This skin's sick as hell. It's plain. It's like the graphite in how plain it is. However, it's just so nice and shiny and awesome. I don't really know how to explain it, like what's going on here. It just looks like cracked, shattered glass. And oh, it actually mirrors. Oh, it's like a mirror. Oh, look, see, I was mirroring the window. I actually didn't even know that this was a thing here. Wow, this actually just grew on me a lot more. Scope is nice. It's got a little bit of a red tint on it, right? Nothing crazy, but it's not a blank scope, which would really probably kill this skin if it was completely left blank. This one just grew on me in the last 15 seconds I've been holding it. Chrome Cannon, I'm going to put in A tier. Next up, the AWP Asimov here. This is mine, because I have one. Optic versus Phase. Stat track. This one's battle scarred, but looks pretty good. Honestly, this is probably just like the most fucking iconic skin in the game, I feel like. Besides the Dragon Lore, the AWP Asimov just feels to me like what I think of when I hear the word skin, right, for an AWP. This one's just so fucking perfect, right? Orange isn't like too overpowering, but it is there. It's nice and highlighter, like orange neon Nerf color. This feels like quintessential Counter-Strike right here. You can't have the skin without having the AWP Asimov here. I got some of these cool like orange gloves to go with it. This is just too iconic of a skin to even put it anywhere else realistically. Asimov S tier. AWP Chromatic Aberration. 3D gun. I don't know why the fuck they would make a 3D gun in this game. Even if you move fast, it doesn't even look like it's 3D. I fucking hate this stupid ass skin. I really don't like this one whatsoever. It's so fucking dumb looking. Even the Galil and whatever other skins this bullshit happens to be on, I don't know why they chose this to be in the game. This one truly is fucking retarded. Even if I spin really fast, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make it look 3D. I can't move anywhere in which way to make it look 3D. ugly, stupid skin. Fuck the chromatic aberration. F tier. But not below the print stream. Next up, AWP Redline. I think this one looks a little bit better than the AWP Graphite in my opinion. It's got the nice carbon fiber. So it looks like a nice canvas for your beautiful 5-cent Budapest hollows. I'm not a fan of the AK Redline, can't really lie. However, this one I do like a little bit more. This makes it look like you're fast. If you're walking really fast, it looks like you're super fast. These red lines, they're really doing their job here. A little bit better than the graphite, so we will put that right above the graphite. That's where we're gonna put that one. All right, next up, the Oni Taji. Now, I'm not a big fan of anime skins or anime in general. I think it's fucking stupid. Just watch a normal sitcom, and then that way you don't have to read what you're watching. This Oni Taji is pretty fucking sick. Not only does it match these cool, like, new crane gloves, I think the purple and red looks pretty nice. I think the cartoon style of it is actually, like, pretty dope looking. Now that I'm noticing, the scope has that Wi-Fi glove pattern. The flames in the back, like, I think this one looks really sick. This is a really well-made skin, and it's pretty underappreciated because it's in a pretty underappreciated case, the Hydra case. So it's just kind of rare. Definitely a cool skin if you're like into this shit. Even if you're not, it's pretty dope. Onitaji, you can get an S tier. Next up, AWP Hyperbeast. I got these gloves out for this one. This is just an iconic fucking skin, and it's from an iconic case, Falchion case. I just remember playing this game when I was a little kid, the Falchion case coming out. It was like the most popular skin back in the day too. You put that shit on everything. On your phone case, on your headphones. Everything was Hyperbeast themed for some reason, at least in America. And like, it doesn't look overpowering in game because like you have all this crazy shit on the back, but it's kind of hidden by your view model. The first part of the skin is actually just like kind of tame, light blue. With this being said, I probably wouldn't rock this. I like the M4 Hyperbeast, but the Hyperbeast, I think there's better options. So I'm gonna go with A tier. I'm gonna put it below the Man of War though. Skins.com is the newest sponsor on our channel. They have just released a P2P trading platform looking to compete with the best players in the space. If you don't want to wait that long, they do have an insta-sell feature on the site in which the rates are the best I've seen, just straight up. When the market is down, everything is on sale. And with the deals you're getting on skins.com, you could start your position basically up 20 to 25%. Try out skins.com and be a part of the future of CS2 skin trading. I will have a code soon, so stay tuned for that. Oh, and of course, AWP Elite build. See, like the graphite and the red line, those are like canvases, those are nice. This is like a canvas that is shitty. I fucking do not like this one whatsoever. I'm not a fan of the AK Hyperbeast really either, or whatever the fuck it's called, Elite build. Just the accents are not gold enough. They're just like beige. I'm just gonna throw that out right now and put the AWP Hyperbeast in an E below the fucking long dog. I'm actually gonna save you guys the time here. Neo Noir, Fever Dream, Capillary, F. Yeah, those three skins suck. I don't even want to like pull them up realistically. AWP Aetherus. Now, people really like this skin, and I have no fucking idea why, really. It just kind of reads and looks like a shitty dragon lore, like it's a stupid animal that coils around the AWP, and it just has nothing creative going for it. I guess the colors are fine here, but the snake itself kind of looks stupid. Now that I'm looking at it, it's probably not the worst skin. I probably would have put it in F tier if I didn't like actually look at the skins in first person. However, now that I'm seeing it, I'm probably gonna put it in E tier instead. So, E tier. Alright, next up we have the Containment Breach, AWP Containment Breach. Kind of like my Nike Elite Socks M4. This is like a Nike Elite Socks gun. Kind of reminds me of the Galil Cerberus a little bit, but I do like the Galil Cerberus more. I like that yellow color better. I also don't really know what these creatures are on the gun. The scope does look pretty cool. It's got some texture on it, so that's not completely like black scope. Just very ominous, creepy. Not what I'm looking for in an AWP skin. Does match these new gloves pretty well though. Lime Polycam, so if you're a fan. This one's also just crazy expensive. So, just gonna go below the Aetherus there. Here we have the AWP Wildfire. And this is exactly what I mean by animal coiling around the gun, trying to be like the Dragon Lord, but it's not. This is the Wildfire. This is part of the CS20 case, and I'm not really sure why. Right, all the other skins in that case are like nostalgic homages to the past CS, and this one's just a fucking stupid bird. Would match the M4 HAL, I guess. Does match these occult gloves pretty well as well. But it does look better than that Aetherus one for sure. The scope is pretty dope too. It's like red-ish, depending on the angle you look at it, like below. That's a pretty cool detail that I haven't noticed about it actually. I could put that in C tier, above the red line right there. Definitely better than the red line. Okay, this might be my first hot take of the day. This is a fucking awesome ass skin. I fucking love the AWP Cortacera. This is the one I always rocked as a little baby. Looks like mosaic art. Looks like it would match the Nouveau Rouge perfectly. Put those garden gloves on it. A little garden glove action with the Cortacera. Now we're talking. I just feel like this would be some artwork on like a 2010 World Cup propaganda picture, or whatever they're called, advertisement. I wish the scope had some art on it. However, I will not fault it for that. I just love this skin too much. This is the best budget skin in the game. I understand it's been pumped lately, but you could probably get like a stat track field tested one for like 30 bucks, which isn't crazy in today's economy. S tier, above the Onitaji for sure. Alright, let's just get this one out of the way. Dragon Lore, we all know where this one's going. It's obvious S tier. I mean, it's the most iconic skin in the game. It's got fucking like merch lines after it. Like no other skin is even close to what the Dragon Lore has done for the game. This is an actual just piece of art on a gun, more so than a skin. Super sick. The scope has a perfect fucking accented with like that olive green color. Royal vibe for sure. Is it my personal favorite? No, but you cannot downplay how sick this skin is, and if you see one on the ground, you're picking it up every single fucking time. So, yeah, obvious S tier there at the top. AWP Medusa up next. Now, the AWP Medusa, I feel like, used to be top tier with the Dragon Lore when it came out. However, now it's kind of fallen behind in terms of aesthetics. Like, it just doesn't really hold up like the Dragon Lore does. It's not completely accented. The scope is completely barren. It does look better in Battlescar when it turns a little bit more green. However, this skin is just sort of been lost to time. Unfortunately, that's just what's going to happen sometimes. However, if you do rock it, like, no one's going to be mad at you either, you know what I'm saying? The Medusa head is all the way in the back of the skin. I do think the art style is pretty cool, however, it's just kind of been lost to time, and it's fine, it's a relic of our past. So, while it is a top tier skin, we're going to have to put that in A, and it's going to go below the Chrome Cannon. Next up, AWP Krakow, Overpass 2024, baby. Not a big fan of this skin. I just don't know why they put a fucking anime person on it every single time with every fucking skin in this game. All the new ones have fucking anime girls all over it. I do like the little refrigerator in the back. I think he's pretty funny, and he's saying blam, it looks like. The scope is fine, right? Nothing too offensive on the scope. I just wish the refrigerator guy was actually in the middle of it, not this stupid angered girl. It's going to go in E tier. Definitely not going to put it above the Long Dog. The Long Dog is definitely better than that skin. 0 to 1 though, so keep that in mind. AWP Green Energy. Now this is an active weekly drop, so it's kind of fallen in price, so it's kind of a budget AWP at this point. Kind of has the same interesting effect that the Krakow does on the scope with that little like weird squiggly line. And the AWP itself doesn't look too bad. It has like a nice glittery effect on the back right there. So it looks really good. Probably would match the racing gloves, honestly. Driver green, better than these ones I'm using right now, the hand sweaters. However, this one is pretty underrated, I can't lie. Like, this is a nice green skin. I think this is better than the Containment Breach. I think it's better than that shitty-ass Pit Viper. For that, we'll throw it in B. Throw it in B or put it above the Ice Cold. I think it's better than the Ice Cold, too. AWP Mortis. God, fuck this stupid-ass skin. Dead animal in the middle of it. Satanic Freak in the back. The number 13 for added bad luck. But it's kind of like poop brown instead of dark red. So even there, it's not doing great for itself. I fucking hate this skin. Like, I really don't understand. I don't know if anyone likes this skin, actually. It's stupid and ugly and gross. Here's the Mortis. There we go. Alright, AWP Prince. This is my favorite AWP in the game. Probably my favorite skin in the game, besides the Nouveau Rouge. This skin's got a lot of history about it. I'm going to make a video just about this skin. It's so fucking sick. The fucking lore behind this skin, why it was created, the whole Canals collection. Just so fucking beautiful. Beautiful, like, ornate design. The scope is sick as fuck. Just looks like you're in church, baby. Where else do you want to be? It's the Church of Counter-Strike right here. This is a fucking awesome-ass skin. Everything about it's sick as hell. The accents, the scope, the mag, 3D-looking skin itself. Where you're holding it, look at those. This one's sort of new, the AWP Exothermic. I don't mind this one, to be honest. Like, the Scout also looks pretty good. I think this one does a little bit better. It's got like a nice brighter red almost. And the dark red like little scribbles in there like make it look really fucking dope with the black accents. This one's more like one note, if that makes sense. I think the scope honestly is too much. I know I've been complaining about no scope, but like this one, like almost the fact that it's the same pattern just kind of feels a little bit lazy. So not as good as the green energy in the active pool, but not bad either. That is gonna go with the other canvas guns below the red line, below the graphite. So another active weekly drop here. This is the end from the Achroma collection. I think the font on the end looks pretty sick. The actual design of it is pretty dope. I do think they fucked up not making this pattern based though, because look at the back of this skin here. Right? That's sick. This should have been the skin, honestly. They could have flipped it as well. Would have made it a little bit more interesting. This one is super, super sick. I do like this one quite a bit. So the end, I'm going to put in A tier. Behind the lightning strike. Next up, exoskeleton. I do think the etching on this one looks pretty sick. Like, this is a pretty rare skin to see. I don't really know why. It's probably because of the collection it's in. But like also, this is like an edgy skin. Parents are divorced skin. Huntsman knife skin. I personally would never ever even dare rock this. But, you know, not the worst skin by any means. But with that being said, C tier. It's kind of a canvas still. Next up, the Gungnir. I mean, come on, bro. Look at this fucking skin. Now, honestly, if this skin was not fucking $8 billion, it probably would be preferable to the Prince. However, the fact that it is $12,000 for field tested doesn't really, like, float my boat too much, and it kind of just doesn't even exist in the game. It's so fucking rare and expensive. It's sort of like a figment of your imagination. So, I can't really, in good faith, put this at the top because you don't see it. No one ever sees this fucking skin. Why is this dude shooting a fucking Negev? You fucking a moron. Moron idiot. Fuck out of here. Thank you, retard. This fucking op is sick as hell, as I was saying. Before this moron started shooting a Negev. Look at the scope. Even the scope, everything about it. This one's so dope. I want this skin so bad. And it even matches these pillow puncher gloves really nicely. This one's just masterfully done. Even like the way it shines. Oh my fucking goodness. This skin is so sick. S tier right below the Prince. Desert Hydra next up. Now the Desert Hydra I feel like looked better in CSGO with the black scope especially. It was much like darker and like more defined. However, it's not bad here whatsoever in this one either. It's like a rose gold-ish. Still got that like shine of a gold skin, but it's not completely gold. It's like peach colored, which is like an interesting color you don't see too much. And it has this like nice cyan type of fucking accent marks on the tongues. I saw someone put like a cool butane buddy piss grenade charm on it with like the neon blue liquid. Bro, it looked absolutely amazing. Yep, I feel like they tried to give like a Dragon Lore vibe to the Mirage collection, and they definitely hit the nail on the head. It's just kind of now oversupplied, so you kind of see it too much, unlike the Dragon Lore. But I think it still has that allure. It's pretty fucking awesome regardless. Below the lore. Paw, because I put it here by accident. Just stupid. D. Oh my god, Phobos. Fuck this skin. Dumb Redditor virgin skin F. Black Nile. This is just Damascus steel on and off, like nothing special. Cool accent marks. The real beauty in the Black Nile here is the battle scarred version. It's also got some braille on the back. That's nice of them, inclusive. Now it looks sick. Now it's like bronze, gold even. Now it looks like a fucking hieroglyph. This is where it's at. The Black Nile in this specific wear is much, much cooler. And it's a skin that you don't really... This matches like a rust coat knife, almost. Hell yeah. Black Nile. We'll average it out. I feel like the rust coat one is sort of like B tier, and the other one is sort of like C tier. So we'll go C tier. CMYK. Wow. Another absolute disgrace from the graphic design collection. I'm telling you, the person who made the graphic design collection, ironically, has no idea what the word graphic design means. This skin is so fucking stupid looking. It looks like they took a gun canvas and they went on Photoshop and they just put a bunch of random shit all over the gun. The scope looks like someone took the fill tool from MS Paint and just clicked about around the scope as they fucking felt necessary. It makes no sense, has no like coherence whatsoever, Everything is just randomly placed anywhere. There's a fucking stupid holographic target in the middle when it should have been that face in the back over there. This skin really is fucking stupid. It really does piss me off. I fucking hate that dumbass skin. That one's going in F for sure. And it's from Valve too, which is crazy because they make good skins. AWP Boom, right? Lost a lot of its allure to time, like a lot of the other skins, but it is orange, and there's like no orange skins in this fucking game, which still kind of makes me fucking angry. Like, I don't know why they refuse to put orange and yellow skins within the game. So for that point alone, for him being a trendsetter, a one-of-a-kind type of skin, AWP Boom is going to get a little bit of extra brownie points here. See, the scope, it might be overkill if it was on the scope here, so I don't mind it not being on the scope. So we'll put the boom. I'm going to give the boom 4 booms, and we're going to put it in B for boom. AWP Pink DD Pat. The AWP Pink DD Pat is so fucking sick, to be honest with you. Overpass collection, OG Overpass collection. Honestly, I don't think you could really beat like a nice DD Pat skin like this. This should be on like knives. Like, fuck the Force DD Pat. The Pink DD Pat would be so sick. It wouldn't be overly expensive, but it like has like a definite niche here. This is for the lady. It's for the lady gamers. Oh, there it goes. My bad. Well, that's a nice skin, and we're gonna give that one an A tier. I think I like that one a lot. Behind the lightning strike though. If you like the AWP Pink DD Pat and you hate looking good, try the AWP Electric Hive. I fucking hate hexagons. I think they're one of my least favorite shapes out of all of them. They're so fucking ugly. I think the stupid colors on this gun are stupid. I think this gun is just stupid. AWP Electric Hive, F? Yeah, F, but like not as, no. Yeah, that's fine. AWP Pop-Up. This one's sick as hell. It's got American colors. Fucking love America. Also, it looks like one of those like little like rugs you used to play on as a kid, which I fuck with. And it's pattern based, so you can get some really cool patterns on it. I don't know any good patterns, but there are good patterns that do exist. Train 2021 collection, also another fucking goated collection all across the board. And like, this is a rather unknown skin, so if you rock this, you're kind of a hipster. You're kind of a fucking, kind of in the know. You're kind of a gamer. So for that reason alone, we're gonna put that a little bit higher up. Oh, Pop-Up, let's go in an A. Pit Viper F. Pop-Up, where'd I put the Pop-Up? Oh, what did I put in there? Oh, the Acheron ugly F. Oh. Okay, this actually might be one of the ugliest skins as well. This looks like you had a black t-shirt and you spilled bleach on it. I fucking don't understand why they added like a dumb fucking stupid looking AWP such as this one into the game. It really goes to show you how overvalued AWP skins are in general, because this one's still probably like 20 bucks for some reason. This skin is so fucking useless in the grand scheme of things. No one would care if it left. No one would notice if it left, because I've never seen anyone use it. Ugly this skin is. I'd rather use a Safari Mesh. I'd rather use anything else. Fuck the AWP Arsenic Spill. Dumb, ugly fucking skin. AWP Sun and Leo, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you do a fucking budget skin right. And it's... Now, it's not budget anymore, but it used to be budget. And, like, look at it. Just like a cool, like, hippie girl tapestry pattern that you'd see on her wall or her ceiling. Right? Entire collection's goated, but this fucking AWP especially is so sick. And you got, like, a whole matching set. I know this shit's on the Nova. I know this shit's on the Dual Berettas as well. So you can have a full fucking, like, hippie girl aesthetic going on. And you don't even really need to... And it won't break the bank. It's pretty expensive, but it won't break the bank. S tier for sure. Safari Mesh F, like, Safari Mesh, but it's an F tier skin. Now, when you hear AWP Snake Camo, you think, wow, probably going to be ugly. But it's not. It's kind of fucking swagged out, I can't lie. Like, the beige color is nice, got a little dark brown accent marks, a little bit of snake texture. You know what? Like, a lot of people don't like this skin, or don't even know it exists. But it's probably one of the best, like, realistic camos in the game. And it trades up to the Deagle Blaze, so it's kind of got some value inherent in there. So it's a little bit more expensive, but if you just want one as a play skin, I'm sure you could find one field tested for like 20 bucks or something. I would be surprised if it was more. This one is just so fucking dope, dude. And I think it's using the CS2 model. It is. So it's a little bit modern too, a modern classic. I wish this was on more skins, or like maybe a knife. This would be like a cool budget knife that's not like a Safari Mesh. It's got like a different color scheme. It's like beige instead of like poop green. AWP Snake Camo.
You know what? It's a very big surprise. It's a big surprise how nice this skin is. And that was the last op. And that'll go in B. Alright, now we got our tier list, like, pretty good. Let's do some final revisions here. This doesn't change. I was like here, but you said that one here. No, I'm not even man where the end, pop off, Hyperbeast, content. Yeah, we go. Boom. Yep. That's fine. I'll go B, one, I'll go B. Alright, that's my tier list. Right there. I think that's pretty fucking solid. I don't think there's any, like, really crazy takes here, to be completely honest with you. Maybe the Cortacera, but I just love that skin. I can't really give it anything else, to be honest with you. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed my tier list. Feel free to leave your death threats and other stuff in the comments later.